One thing that's I believe is one of the most important features or new apps that we're including in 2020.2 is the job dashboard within our new operations manager. And our job dashboard, I'm going to zoom in a little bit right away, basically gives you three major things that you had been missing in previous IAP installations, and it solves three big problems. The first one is you have a job overview by use case over time. So you can say, hey, how many of my automations of my use cases had been run in the last month? How many of those were successful? And here we see, like, in the last month in our demo server, we've created 37 VPCs, we've ran 22 SD-WAN branch turnups. So you just see that immediately. It just gives you, we have that in a pie chart as well, gives you a good overview of what your IAP solution is used for. Number two, it shows you how much value you add with IAP. And that's not only important to get your team excited and to get it, like, be able to, like, pat yourself on the back on how awesome it is that you're using IAP. It's also very important if you want to sell IAP to other teams, if you want to make sure that you get more budget or more funding for larger automation endeavors or automation further parts of your automation journey with your boss or their boss's boss. Because here, what we enable you to do is, for each automation, you can tell us, how long did that take me manually? What was the manual work time? What was the end-to-end time of a port turn up or of a firewall change? And we take that data and analyze it against what the end-to-end time is in the automated solution and what the manual work effort is in the automated solution with our manual tasks. And we all calculate that and give you, basically, for each use case, how much time in hours. And you will see you succeed hours very quickly, and you go into days and weeks of save time with IAP. How much that is, over what period of time, what are the big hitters in terms of time saved in your automation efforts, like we see here in our pie chart. Half of the time, the total time that we save by using IAP actually comes from our VPC creation use case. I'm sorry, from our automation error handling use case. So you really see what are your big hitters and where your automation efforts and the cost of them best spent. And then number three is looking in the future. Now you see how many automations you run, you see what brings you the most value. And now number three, we're coming to this dashboard here, which appears when you click on one specific automation. In this case, we've clicked on the SD-WAN branch turnup. Now you see of all tasks that are included in this automation, you see the average task runtime over all times we've seen this job run. And now you can see, the gather form data, for example, is a task that takes a long time. Or if some of those columns is really high up compared to others, you might be able to see, the security team, when they approve a change, they always take like 8 hours on average to approve a change. Is there something we can improve in the end-to-end automation time? That could be with manual tasks, like in my example right now. That could also be with automated task. For example, if you have a system you're integrating with, but the performance of that system is slowly degrading, you'll see that by in this task runtime, because you see maybe your Meraki integration for your Meraki instance is getting slower and slower because you're putting more load on it. That's something you see automatically here. You get a good overview to see what are the next steps on how you can further optimize the things you have already automated.